Hey, what's going on guys, my name's Craviator. Welcome back to another Forza 6 tuning and building guide. Today we're doing an A-Class Subaru 22B. It's going to be all for the shorter to medium long tracks. It's going to be like a grippy, but it's still going to be quite powerful. It's got the 1.6 litre engine in it, so it's quite quick in acceleration and it's quite good through it's got quite a good amount of grip as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. So if you haven't got one before, if you haven't got this car, go to buy cars, scroll to Subaru, and it's going to be the 1998 Subaru Impreza 22B. Once you have that one, go to upgrade cars, upgrade shop, and first things first, we're going to go to the conversion, we're going to go to engine swap, and we're going to put the 1.6 litre turbo engine in it. Once you've got that one, we're going to scroll all the way to the engine parts, and we're going to put we're going to remove the restrictors in the car to give that full horsepower. So you're going to have the 497 horsepower and 589 pounds of torque. Once we have that one, we're going to go platform and handling, and we're going to put the race brakes in for that one. And sport springs. What I've done here is I'm going to put the sport springs in here so I can have the maximum tyre width on the front to give it that turn in instead. We're going to put the race front roll bars on we're going to put the race front roll bars in and the race rear roll bars as well. And we have no roll cage, and we have a race weight reduction there. Once we have that one, we're going to go to drivetrain. We have a stock clutch, a street transmission, stock driveline, and a race differential for that one. Once we have that, we're going to go to tyres and rims. We're going to go to sports, going to go to tyre compounds. We're going to go to sports tyre compound, max front tyre width, and max rear tyre width for that one. Once we have that, we're going to go to rims, which we're going to put on the lightest rims. I have on at the moment the Team Dynamic Pro Race 2 rims, and once we have that one, we're going to put the one extra rim size on the rear and none on the front, so stock front rim size on the front. And last but not least, we're going to put the race front bumper on, and also the race rear wing. Once we have that, that is it for the build. And it should come up to 497 horsepower, 589 pounds of torque, and also the weight is 2460 pounds. Once we've got the build, we're going to go to tune car, and we're going to have 30-30 pressures as always. And we don't have an adjustable gearbox, so we can't do anything with the gearing. We haven't got springs, so we can't change the alignment. Anti-roll bars is 1 on the front and 40 on the rear. This is because it's all-wheel drive car, and we're trying to give it as much turn-in as all-wheel drive cars do have a nature to understeer. Springs are going to be stock. Damping is also going to be stock. And the aero is going to be 100 on the front, and rear is going to be 200 on the rear. Brakes, we're going to have 48% on the balance and 140% on the pressure. Guys, this is your preference. Once again, you can change it to whatever you like. That is including the balance as well. You can change the balance to whatever you like, and also the pressure. Last but not least, guys, is the differential. I'm not very good at tuning all-wheel drive differentials, so I've tried to do my best. There's probably a way better differential out there, but I've ended up with 100% on the acceleration for the front and 0 deceleration on the front as well. And on the rear, I got 85 acceleration and deceleration is 0. And now the center, now the balance is 65% for the rear. Sorry, going towards the rear. And that's it, guys. That's pretty much it for the tune. The car is quite quick. It is definitely a lobby car. It's not going to do any great times on the leaderboard. Like, it won't get first, I don't think, anywhere. But it has done 1 minute 30s at Laguna. I think it was a 130 flat, and also 143s at Bugatti, and what was the last one? It was Road America West, and I believe it did a 118.2. Can't remember exactly, but overall, it's quite a good. It's quite a good tune. It's quite fun to drive around, and I'll just do a quick lap at where was I going to go around? We'll do Bugatti. Actually, we will do. Where was I gonna do? Yeah, we'll do Bugatti. I'll just race this goes. Alright, where is it? Where is it? We're gonna do a quick lap in the 22B. And it's just as it loads. The gears are quite simple. It's only third, fourth, and fifth. Third for the early, like the really tight hairpins. Fourth and fifth are your two main gears. It's going to rev bang because it hasn't got a sixth gear, unfortunately. But other than that, it's really quick in acceleration. It's quite good through the corners as well. So start race. I'm gonna just do probably just the 2-lapper, and that's about it. So it's not going to be the best of times, but let's see how I go in 2 laps. Oh god, I was just changing the volume of my TV right there. And trying to do it still. Yes, I do have the race line on, the full race line on. I prefer the race line over the, oh my god, what am I doing? The race line on over the brake line, as sometimes I like to forget where the track goes, and this helps me out a little bit. I could just put the brake line on and it wouldn't make a difference, but I'm just lazy. Middle sector now, and also guys, you have to change this at about 5 to 5,500 revs, as it is a rally engine. It's all about the torque in the car, and what I mean by torque, oh god, if I rev it all the way, the power just completely disappears. Instead of like just having it at like 5,000, the power keeps its maximum. This power stays a lot longer in the lower revs than it does at the top of revs, so that's why it's important to change it at 5 to 5,000. Alright, we're coming into the final 2 corners for a flying lap. I'm totally gonna choke now as I am recording this. Here we go. That's me in the Lotus 05. I did get first here a couple of months ago in it. It's just a crazy car. Yeah, that car has a lot more handling, and also it's just way quicker in a straight line. It just has so much more acceleration. But this car is surprisingly doing very well. I thought that car would just leave me into the dust. Oh, a bit of a dodgy corner there, but to go to third. Probably lost a little bit of time through there, but not too much. That was okay. Coming into the last sector now. Well, I think I lost a lot of time in those 2 corners. Yes, this isn't going to become the best of laps. What am I doing? As you can see, I'm only using 4th and 5th mainly. No really need to use 3rd, as it's not very tight corners around here. Oh no, what have I done? Oh yeah, so that was just very, very terrible. It can go definitely a lot quicker than that. But yeah, this car is very, very fun to drive, and it's got really good acceleration, and it's very good for lobbies. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. I hope you do enjoy this tune as well. If you did enjoy this tune and video, please give us a like, favorite, share, all that kind of stuff. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. Anyway guys, I'll see